just about there. What's going on, folks? So we got a really cool video for you guys today. So this is a riding video that we did at Pismo Beach, and this time we have the drone that's going to be following us. Unfortunately, we lost the video clip from the first portion from the machine itself, so there's no audio, but I'm going to use this opportunity to kind of talk through a couple of things while I can. So one of the things that a lot of people have commented in my in the comments on my videos is that I'm not going full throttle often, and that's actually for two reasons. The first and primary reason is that my machine is not, or the carburetor's not tuned to my motor yet. I need to adjust the metering rods. I have a Smart Carb SC2 carburetor. It's a fantastic carb. It just needs to be tuned to my particular pipe. Right now it's running a little lean, and when you're running lean, you end up with really high exhaust gas temperatures, and you can run the risk of blowing a hole in your piston if you run that full throttle all the time. So that's really the primary reason why I'm not doing that, why you'll see me kind of burn for a little bit and then either back off a little bit or even sit and idle for a little bit just to let things cool down. The other reason is that when you're riding in the sand dunes, you have to be extremely careful. The sand dunes can be deceptively dangerous. The reason for that is that as the wind blows across the sand dunes, usually from, and at Pismo it's in the ocean, so it's, which is on the west coast of California, the wind is blowing from west to east. And what that does is that the wind piles up the sand along those directions, and you have what's called either razorbacks or slip faces. And that's where you'll have these sudden drop-offs on the backside of the dune. And what happens is that when you're in an Odyssey, especially in an Odyssey because you're sitting kind of low, you'll still have the issue a little bit in either quad or dirt bike, but the Odyssey you're lower than those two machines, is it can be really, really hard to see what's in front of you. And if you're going full throttle all the time, you're running the risk of going flying off a slip face and wrecking your machine. And you guys saw the results of that in the previous week's video when Pedro crashed his rig. He did that exact same thing. He went flying off of it. The dune he went off of was huge. That was at least 100 feet tall, I think, and he messed himself up pretty bad. I've gone off a shorter one, about 25 feet. This is the first time I had my Odyssey, or maybe the second time that I was at Pismo. Went flying off at 25 feet, and I think it was about 25 feet tall, and I was airborne until I landed basically at the bottom. I nosedived and ended up flipping end over end and landing, thankfully, right side up. And I was basically in shock for a few seconds, but when I kind of came to, I turned off the machine, it was still running, and I got out and I kind of sat there for a little bit. But I walked away from that with not even a scratch. So that's a testament to how awesome these Odysseys are and how safe they can be. That's not to say go full throttle all the time. You know, you don't want to take your chances, but had I been on either a dirt bike or an ATV, it's very likely that I would not be walking today. And this happens daily at Pismo Beach. There's a lot of people, they drink too much. You should never be drinking while you're riding out there. It's just not safe. People do it, or they don't know how to ride on the dunes. They don't take these things into account. They're going too fast. They go flying off of a slip face, and they're getting medevaced out by helicopter. No kidding, every single time we're at Pismo, we see the helicopter at least daily, if not maybe even a couple times a day because of this. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video, and it's some great footage. Hope you guys enjoy, and please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and that helps support us to get more videos out there. you.